This college basketball picks and SWAC Tournament edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
This is Randy Cross. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money Graham with my partner in picks, Ryan Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog. March is here all the way.
Oh,
we've had the buzzer beaters. We've had just a lot. I turn, if you want to have fun, turn the alerts on for Rothstein in March, and you'll just get a steady diet of poetry and college basketball. No, it's feel like unfortunately didn't do well with the paper tickets in Vegas, but yeah, the buzzer beaters have been great.
Oh man,
kind of makes up for everything.
Wisconsin
have had no action on most of those
Wisconsin money line. The Patriot League in particular has been electric. Joining us on the line to talk all things college hoops from the college experience, Colby Dant, aka Pig Dundee. What's happening, Colby?
I mean, this is just the best, right? This is, you go through waves of the calendar where you just, you're just at this point, you're like, you're just all the way in. You're like, this is the greatest thing that's ever hit planet Earth. These outcomes and these bozos that are complaining because Navy lost and because all these other one seeds lost. Well, first off, like
it happens every year.
Yes,
I saw someone threw out, and I think I think a couple of people had this on Twitter. Hey, the winner of the regular season conference in these smaller conferences should go to the big tournament. Which to me, no, that's the whole point of March Madness. The regular season counts. Yeah, it counts for your seeding. Some conferences give you a bye. Some give you a better seeding. Whatever it is, you're rewarded in your conference tournament seeding. And then, yeah, you have to win your conference tournament to get into the big tournament. This is how we get these Cinderellas. Look at the Patriot League. Everyone thought Navy was going. Well, not me. Obviously, I was on Lehigh, and they're headed to the championship. It's going to be. It's going to be a great game between them and Boston University. Crazy finish in the Navy Boston University game. It seemed like Navy won it, and then Boston University. That you want to get rid of that? It makes no sense.
It's like they want the college football shit where they as in they think the regular season is so impressive over there, right? Where we want it into basketball. No. This is the point. And more than ever with the way the portal is.
And it does count. The Navy was the number one seed. They had by all accounts the quote unquote easiest path. And then you get upset. This is how the playoffs work.
Yeah. And more than ever, like, I mean, there's injuries. So like your regular season champ, I would say oftentimes it's not even the best team that your conference has, especially in this day and age where 90% of the rosters have at least 8 to 12 new guys. So it's like, are you even getting, or did you just get them early before they found out who the fuck they were? So, and
even the teams that try and rig their conference tournament, looking at you, Sun Belt, Georgia Southern, they just keep winning games, and now they're in the championship. They were at 300-1 long shot. So even when they try and set it up, and you highlighted that, Colby, you go, look, something crazy is going to happen in the Sun Belt. Coastal apparently was not crazy enough. Texas State not crazy enough.
That's the best part about this shit is we've called this out when they went to this. They thought they were going to be able to protect the same teams that win the game by a half game, right? Or win the conference by a half game. And now you have, I mean, Southern Miss went through everybody too. Like Southern Miss finally lost today to Troy, almost backdoored that thing. But yeah, look at Georgia Southern. This is hilarious. Coming every year, we should just take the last two teams or like two of the last four teams in the Sun Belt, because they're going to go on a run.
I'll add that to my college basketball notes. Fun belt, fun bet. Here's the reality is anyone who has the take right now that we should be rewarding the regular season champion because of a couple upsets, which happen every year. We always have a minus 200 favorite from one of these smaller conferences go down. Happens every year. And oh, by the way, you know who used to employ that system, Sean? The motherfucking Ivy League. You know what the Ivy League no longer employs?
They got
a regular season champion going to the tournament. So if you fancy yourself smarter than the Ivy League, go right ahead. It's a lazy take. You're literally exposing yourself as someone who is engagement farming because you can't actually believe that. You are watching the game, sir. You're telling me that after you saw that Navy drives the whole length of the field, they get the court, they get the layup, coming back the other way, Boston U bang bucket. And another one where it's not a prayer. It's a real shot.
Yeah.
And that happens and you're sitting in your chair and your reaction is, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. No.
Yeah. I get it. If you have Navy, maybe you're pissed that you lost that bet, certainly. But come on, take a step back and just look at it as electric basketball.
It's inexcusable if you are if you make sports takes and you're actually trying to have an opinion that isn't engagement farming, aka Emmanuel Acho. This is it's not a take that you actually have. It's the number one sporting event
instead of that awesome
in the country.
Instead of that awesome game, Navy's in the real tournament, but we miss out on that game. We miss out on the Lehigh buzzer beater. We miss out on some of these other awesome endings.
The whole SoCon. I mean, the whole SoCon's doing this shit. Dude, well, another thing
is literally the same people that say the regular season should determine a winner are the same people that say, conference tournament is the best time to be out in Vegas. You can't say both. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a great point. Again, if your reaction to seeing a college game between two teams that obviously don't have the top tier talent, again, if you and your buddies are playing in a rec league, and you hit a fucking buzzer beater, you're not going to be like, that was kind of exciting. Yeah. I don't want more of that.
I hope whoever won the regular season gets in.
Yeah.
Another thing is if that's what they're saying for like fairness, I feel like these takes, I've seen a lot of them, like dude from ESPN, a couple other analysts have said this today, Fox Sports guy. I don't even know that they really know college basketball. And
no, they don't.
The thing I'm saying is like most of these conferences have unbalanced scheduling. So are you even crowning the fucking best team at the one seed? Like in the Sun Belt, the team that played ULM twice, all of them, we went through the Sun Belt on our show.
Yeah.
We went through the strength of schedule and all the easiest schedules within the conference were the teams that were at the top of the seeding. So it's like you have an unbalanced schedule. So the whole regular season then is useless in a way. Like
the irony is
it's a strange hill to die on.
Well, fairness. That's why they have the tournament. It's literally, we're going to settle it on the court, guys. That seems like we're going to settle it on the court now.
Why not have Ken Palm just decide who gets in?
That seems like the most fair way to attack this beast.
Dumb.
Think about Miami, Ohio. Cause that's what a lot of people, I think I've started to say this cause Miami, Ohio. And look, Miami, Ohio, to me, like they should be in. It shouldn't even be a thought. They should be in. When they went 25-0, that should be like automatically in.
So that's unrelated, Colby, in my mind. To your point.
Hold on. But my point that I was trying to make was that they only played Akron and Kent State once because they don't do a full round robin. So I'm not even saying Miami, Ohio is counterfeit, but I'm saying is the regular season, someone else in that conference, Buffalo, probably played Akron twice and played Miami, Ohio twice. I know they played Miami, Ohio twice. So I'm saying is that they got fucked on the schedule, right? So that's the example is that are your regular season seedings at the very end, are they even accurate with the best teams?
To your point, if Miami of Ohio has to play in Akron this year, are they undefeated?
And then Akron might have the one seed. Akron might have the one seed.
I mean, Akron is the odds-on favorite to win the
That
MAC.
being said, Colby, I do think there are certain types of outlier things that can make you kind of exempt. And I do think that in my mind, regardless of how Miami of Ohio plays in their conference tournament, to me, going undefeated in the regular season is so extraordinary. You would have to be out of your mind to leave them out.
Yeah, I saw someone
regardless of what you think of the strength of schedule.
I saw someone hit 150-1 bet that will any team go undefeated, and they said it at 150-1, and it was probably a horrible price to just give you a frame of mind of how statistically unlikely it is to go undefeated in the regular season. Yeah, there's 68 teams. We can find room for an undefeated team in the regular.
And the people that are like, well, their conference is crap. Fuck off. How many times? But how many times Gonzaga has been a national power now for more than a decade? How many times has Gonzaga gone undefeated in their crap conference?
Yeah, come on.
It's just a ridiculous argument.
Well, there's
sports is hard. Winning every night. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, it's not as long as an NBA, a professional season, but playing.
Still a 30-game season.
30-game season, playing 15 conference games or whatever it is.
And also, why everyone that it is annoying in college sports in general. Everyone's always trying to fix things, change things. Hey, let's put more teams in the tournament. College basketball is the thing that needs to get fixed the least. We have all these conferences. The regular season matters.
Super fair. Unbelievably fair.
Hey, if you win your conference, literally every Division I team statistically has a chance to win. And it starts by winning your conference tournament. The conference tournaments are fun to watch. They're fun to gamble on. Why would you get rid of that?
I'd also add,
such a dumb idea.
There's not one coach in the country that would agree with a take that we should be sending our regular season champion to the tournament. That's just not. Because
why even play the tournament then?
That's my point.
No, the tournament would be pointless. Well, you wouldn't have a tournament.
You would never do that unless you're going to expand the tournament so big that you're letting regular season and conference.
Plenty.
It's going to be 200 teams make the field.
Insane.
Well, you remember that study that the NCAA put out that said, I believe its advice was that 20% of the teams from a 20, maybe even more percent of the teams from a field should be making the playoffs. No, whatever it was, it worked out to almost 120 teams. So maybe it was 33%. So in their mind, it's not big enough.
Well, this is the tournament. Like, this is the tournament.
I agree.
If you just recalibrate,
these are the play-in games, idiots.
To be fair, and just to make sure there's no confusion here, I am pro tournament. I am pro all of it. And I think it is going to change. Unfortunately, there's too many dum-dums making decisions. And to what you said earlier, they're reactionary decisions. And in some cases, which in football, it seems like it's having a negative effect on conferences like the SEC, even though they're trying to tilt the field for themselves. So we'll see how it breaks out. But I would imagine, unfortunately, they're going to expand it. It's the worst thing, but they're gonna do it, but not this year. So we don't have to talk about it this year.
Colby, you sent a clip. Boston College season came to an unfortunate. And they didn't make the ACC tournament, right?
No, that's another thing though. I'm anti that. To me, like if your conference is so big where you can't fit all your teams in your tournament, well then figure it the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like every team should get a second chance at life, in my opinion.
Well, hold on, Colby. You're a historian. I don't remember every conference letting every team in back in the day. That feels like more of a new thing and having all these play-in games. Am I mistaken in that belief?
I mean, I think it might depend on the conference, but no, I mean, like the ACC, as far as I remember, everyone would make it, but then again, it was a 10-team conference back then. So it was like,
it's true. It's true.
Like they've gotten so big that they're like, man, we need to get a second gym in the city. You know what I mean? The same city that we're doing this, but yeah, I just think every team should, like, let's say your leading scorer is out, like he's coming back in March. I mean, I just think, why not? You've seen it before. I mean, you've seen teams. I remember like, I think it was Oakland or Eastern Michigan, like 10 or 15 years ago, had like one or two wins in the regular season. They got hot, ran the table into the tournament. It was one of the best stories in the sport. They got drilled in the NCAA tournament, but it was still a cool story. Yeah.
Anyway. And Colby does also have a love affair with things that are bad. Spring football.
I hate spring football now.
Low major basketball.
This was a clip Colby sent. They're interviewing one of the guys. Is Boston College career sounds like it's over here, and they ask him about some memories from playing at Boston College.
This guy looks like he would be in the Skulls.
He probably
something
is.
like that. Yeah.
What are you going to take away as your best memory from playing basketball at Boston College?
Probably just like going out to eat.
Yeah, it's very simple. Hey, you guys want to get some food?
That's pretty sad.
Yeah,
that's pretty sad.
I think what he really wanted to say was like getting fucked up with my boys, getting blown by some sorority chicks. I think he
and then last second he's like going out to eat.
Yeah, hitting up. Well, never forget TGI Fridays and that bottomless chips and salsa.
Best memory from playing basketball at Boston
College? Going out to eat.
This is such a serious question. Look at him.
Like,
he's ready to cry.
Going out to eat.
It's holding back tears.
They cut out like him, probably minutes of him crying.
Yeah, the coach like pats him on the back. If you see the longer version, it's like he can't get it out, and then he just says, "Going out to eat."
Going out to eat. Hey, lot to talk about. Of course, March 18th at the Circa. Come hang out with us. It will be mostly drinking. I don't know. Maybe we'll order some food, but drinks on us. Upstairs at the Overhang Bar. Watch the last final or first four game, March 18th. Over at the Circa, 6 o'clock. Come say what's up. Well, the gang will all be there, Ryan.
Colby, do you want to make a prediction of what the game we'll be watching is? It will likely be like an 11-11 or a 10-10, whatever one of the.
Trying to remember though the order. Which one is? I feel like they gave us the 16s earlier in the day.
Yeah,
right?
16s will be early in the day. So the later games are like the 11-on-11 game. Or whatever the bubble seed is. Usually it's been lately it's been 11s. Been maybe 10s a couple years, 12s sometimes. I think this year with the fact that the bubble's mostly Power 5, it feels like the bubbles or it feels like it's going to be 11 seeds this year.
Give me Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
VCU.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are two all-time first four teams. I feel like they've been one of those teams has been in the first four. I feel like off the top of my head.
I think the year that VCU went to the Final Four, they started in the first four. If memory serves me correct.
Yeah. Well, right? UCLA went on that crazy run starting from the first four.
I'm going to make a prediction.
Too. Syracuse went to the Elite Eight, I think. Right.
Miami of Ohio in the play-in game after losing to Akron in the conference tournament.
I mean, look, as long as they're still in, but I still think that would be ridiculous. But whatever. At that point, you're in, but that would be ridiculous if you went. At that point, they'd be what 34-0. It's like, and shout out to Ohio's coach, by the way, Jeff Bowles. He did do a great press conference after just talking about how, and this is something like I think like only the diehard college basketball fans like have realized is. They change these metrics every year, and the schools look at the metrics and then adapt, and it's really starting to fuck over the mid majors. So schedule wise, so it's becoming more of a jaded system to get even an outright bid. You know what I mean? So like it's very challenging to do it. He addressed that. I thought he made a great point on that, and it's something that hopefully I hope that everyone takes a look at, is because it's becoming more stacked against you than it was, say, 5 years ago. And it's not because, the portal or these mid-major teams are not as good. No, it is strictly because the big schools are looking at the metrics and realize that it's more dangerous if we do this. So let's play a shittier team in the non-con. And it's basically taking the life from a lot of the good mid-majors.
Yeah, they're taking the football approach.
Yeah. Well, it sucks though. That's why I think personally that what that tells me is we put too much into the metrics.
Did you see the guy who put out, or I don't know how, I forget how they were released, but Miami of Ohio released a number of the emails that they sent to schools.
70 or 75 teams, right? Yeah.
I like that a guy put in a Freedom of Information Act request to get the emails to see who they requested to schedule. I mean, that's what you gotta love. People who
that's why
are that die hard with college sports. It's great.
That's why the team didn't have to do it.
No,
some crazy fan.
No, it was probably an Ohio fan or something. Their rivals being like, these pussies, they didn't schedule anybody. I'll find out. You know what I mean?
We'll see who they really tried to schedule.
And it seemed like in earnest, they must have known they had a good team because they tried to schedule everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They had 25 wins last year and they returned 4 or 5 starters. So you're sitting there saying, look, I don't even blame the Power 5 coaches because the Power 5 coaches are being affected by the portal. If you had 10 new guys on your roster, even if they were all studs, you're at a conference is November and December. So it's like, man, we got a phone call. Miami Ohio wants to play you, but also Bowling Green called you. Well, what Bowling Green do last year? 12 wins. Let's play Bowling Green. That Miami Ohio returns 4 or 5 starters. I don't want to take a chance on that. So. I get it, but I'm saying the system shouldn't put that much weight into the metrics, is my opinion. There's got to be something to counterbalance that because I thought Ohio's coach, and this was Ohio's coach saying this, the rival of Miami, Ohio, saying like, this is ridiculous. What are we doing here? Like this shouldn't even be a fucking conversation. Yeah.
I mean, it does hurt for them that the MAC is really bad this year.
I actually think the conference is up.
Really?
It's just, the top teams I think are up. The down teams, okay, maybe there's a little bit more bad teams this year, but I'm saying like Miami, Ohio, and Akron are playing at, and even like Kent State's still good. Toledo's still solid. They added UMass, which is another solid program, which they didn't have in years past. I think the conference is actually better than it was, at least at the top. Maybe there's more shitty teams at the bottom. But at the top, I think it's better than it was over the past 5 years. Yeah.
No, it's interesting, but the Miami of Ohio is going to be in. I think even if they get knocked out early in the MAC, they're good.
I like your confidence.
No, I mean, I just look at the odds of them to get in. It's crazy.
Yeah, remember how wrong these odds were about the college football playoff. Once you get those old dudes in a room.
Remember when they put Texas and North Carolina in last year and none of them had no business and they're like,
well, that's why I do worry about betting on some of these things where it comes down to these weird ass committees. All right. Hey guys, have you signed up with the Madness Survivor contest? We're giving away 25,000 guaranteed. That means one fan from SGPN, a listener or viewer, is going to walk away with $25,000 guaranteed. Even if this thing doesn't fill up, although it does look like it will fill up. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. Get in sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. We are also brought to you by Kalshi. Real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. If you haven't signed up with Kalshi yet, what are you waiting for? Ton of trading options for your favorite sports. Very fun for NFL off season. Cash some nice money line plays over on Kalshi and college hoops. Shout out to the Badgers, the Staples got it done, man. Purdue is falling apart, and they shot lights out.
I was gonna say they were insanely hot.
It was such a fun game to watch. Having a money line ticket on the Badgers. Download Kalshi today, available in all 50 states. If you're in a limited state, get set up with Kalshi. New traders get $20 in your account when you use our code SGPN. Terms and conditions to apply. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Get involved in the college hoops pick'em. Shout out to you, Colby. Nice run here with our. I'm pulling up the results of our recent college basketball pick'ems. Now, unfortunately, ACUF didn't go, so that one got refunded. But before that,
oh my god,
had 2 nice cashes. My Underdog account is stacked. Nice work, Colby. Go to Underdog Fantasy, promo code SGPN.
I got something for you tomorrow.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
So technically, he's on a 3. Is it 3 straight?
Let's go.
because one's a push. We're not counting that as a loss.
We got the money back.
We haven't lost in 3.
Yeah.
How about that?
I like it.
And we could go back
undefeated.
Yeah.
In 3 in the last 3 pick'em entries.
One of these was I was about to say, and I had an off. Never mind. I had a private stock hit earlier too, so I'm actually on a 4 banger.
Colby, what are we doing?
All right, we got the SoCon Championship tomorrow, which this tournament is fucking delivering yet again. East Tennessee State, Furman doing battle. I'm gonna say Jalen Smith of East Tennessee State, higher than 9.5 points. You look at 4 of the past 5 games. 4 of the past 5 games, he has gone for that, including 13 tonight. So I will take the higher on that. And then on the other side of that game, I don't know if you guys caught the game today where Furman, both teams were down, like East Tennessee State and Furman were down big amounts. There's this freshman for Furman named Alex Wilkins. I don't know if he's related to Dominique Wilkins, but he plays like him because 34 fucking points today. That's the most anyone at Furman has scored since the 70s. So I will take the. Oh wait, hang on. I just realized I actually did the PRA. I was going to go points. What can you look up what the number exact?
16
and a half points.
Yeah, I'll jump on that train because you're playing in the same exact stadium. So each game of the tournament, he went for 19 against Samford the first game, 34 last night. I think he's in this stadium. He's playing pretty damn efficiently. But even if you wanted to take, like I actually did the PRA, I still think that's a solid amount because the guy's pretty unselfish. He gets like 5-6 assists in a lot of different games this year. Citadel game, he had 9. So yeah, PRA or points, take the higher than him.
Kramer, what do we do? Do we play the one that Colby accidentally played, or do we play? Because I feel like what's going to happen if we play points, then Colby will celebrate his PRA victory.
Yeah, we got to play the PRA.
Okay, yeah, we're playing the PRA.
Yeah.
But you're not that slippery, Dundee. We got you. All right. So Jalen Smith higher 9.5 points. Alex Wilkins higher 22.5 PRA. And this is a little spicy. $100 entry returns you $370 over on Underdog Fantasy, promo code SGPN. Kramer, we do owe an update to the audience on our weekly craps run. We sat down at the Circa craps table.
It's not what I thought you were going to say, but continue.
Okay. Well, what did you think I was going to talk about?
I think we have 2 updates to provide.
Okay. I was going to talk about the craps run.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Very good.
We sat down. It was cold. It was hot. I had a couple okay rolls. Kramer had an okay roll, and there were multiple times during the run where we were like, should we walk away? We're like, all right, one more guy, and then it would be a little warm, and then all right, cooled off, and then Kramer goes on after one salty chick left. Went on an incredible run. Won it all back and then some. It was epic.
The salty chick was.
Yeah, she was the mush.
Just loud, obnoxious. She got out of the picture, and then we've mentioned we got the craps table.
Practice makes perfect.
Studio and practice. Now this is, as I mentioned to Sean, this is now 3 out of 4 times rolling the dice where I've had a positive outcome. This, of course, was the craziest because, as you know, if you've listened to the show, when I play, I like to sprinkle the hard ways when I have exposure to an even number. And when I hit the hard ways, I'm going to parlay it that first time. So generally I'm going from 10 to 20 or 10 to 100. Well, both times the point hits with a hard ways. It was a 4. That 4 hard way turns from 10 into 80. I then hardway's always off on the come out roll. So I then hop the hard 4 for 25 as insurance. Come out roll. I roll the hard 4, pays a cool $750. That happened twice. So
hopped it.
That was good.
And if you come out to Circa and want to play craps with us, we will oblige.
We will. But the other update, we did attend a gala over the weekend, aka last night.
Oh man,
which I guess
I'll let you lead.
I guess in most cases was generally what I was expecting it to be. An aggressive attempt to raise money from people who had already donated money to be at this event. Now, there was a silent auction, which nothing really interesting. There were actually a couple things they were auctioning off at the Sphere. Some tickets to Wizard of Oz, which if you haven't, yeah, it's on the list. Tried to go try to convince the family last time. They poo-pooed it.
Really?
We kind of didn't have it would have made the flight tight. The wife was uncomfortable. Anyway, we're at this. And so then they have a real auction. So like they have this kind of, how would you describe her? A self-deprecating Italian lady emceeing the show, aka auctioneer. And they're auctioning off, I would say like moderate items, like probably a lot of 4-figure things, right? Like trip to Hawaii, Dodger suite experience, like nicer stuff. And one of the things was a Santa Anita, like the super nice suites at Santa Anita. And so I immediately target this. Like, first of all, not many people are going to be interested in this. And this would actually be kind of fun. Just to hang out, go to the track for the day. Like it feels like something I would actually want to use and not feel like I had to use.
I told you CJ would love this.
Yeah. Well, and then later on there was when it came down to it and it was like, all right, I guess I'm going to do this knowing 2 things. One, if I get into this, I can't get punked by some bitch. 2, I also had, I was, most of you have not met my wife, but I was also in the thought process. I was like, well, also if I enter this thing and she at all is interested in the thing we're going after, I'll be curious to see if she can let it go. I would say her and her and the daughters in the household have very stubborn personalities in that way. So auction starts. I bid. I tell Sean I'm not going to be the first bidder. You never want to bid first in an auction because you can cost yourself money if no one's really interested. One person bids, you outbid them, you're done. Boom, easy win. This turns out to not be that. Hot and heavy back and forth between me and this fucking woman.
The auctioneer at one point when the bidding was stalled,
I had it won, and she's just like, taking her sweet fucking time to convince them to bid me up again.
And she goes to Ryan, "You're not going to let a woman beat you, are you?" And Kramer's like, "All right, paddle's going
she
up."
goes, "You're not going to let a woman beat you," and I go, "No, I am not." And then I proceeded to be like, it got to a point where I had a number in my head of what this thing was worth. And I also had a number of what I was willing to pay, knowing that this is essentially a donation to my kid's school. And we were well past that number already. And so I'm like, you know what? Whatever, you can have it. And what do I hear behind me? Wife picks up her thing, bam. Yeah, and then she proceeds to have like a dick measuring contest is between 2 ladies.
Clit measuring.
They proceed to do that for another $1,000, and here we are.
So yeah, we're going.
We're gonna be.
I'm coming.
We're gonna be having a sick SGPN day at the races, in the finest suite that they have.
Thanks to boss lady Shelly and Kramer.
I mean, I was always wondering how we didn't reach out. I mean, I don't know about the finest suite, but I'm saying like, had we not have a deal with them anyway, with them being like, what, how far are they away? Like 15 minutes from the studio?
A stone's throw. Yeah. Not very far.
Another bidding update. We have been outbid for the Rhino of Jim Carrey.
What's it at?
This is crazy. Cause I threw out one bid knowing it was probably not going to get it done, but wanted to get involved. Kramer, what do you guess the price is at right now?
Can you tell me what you bid?
It started at 2,000.
Okay, and you bid
3,000.
Okay, and the and how much time is left in the auction?
That I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna guess.
It ends. It ends March 25th.
Okay. Oh wow, so we're nowhere near.
No, this thing's gonna sell.
Right, so based on your face, I'm gonna say it's currently at $12,000.
$16,000.
Oh, wow. I was gonna guess 15. That's
it estimated between 4 and 8K.
It's a fucking car.
It's at 16,000 right now.
I got some social media heat.
Yeah, and I'd watch out. That new Jim Carrey might buy that thing.
He's got the third Jim Carrey's gonna come out of it.
Oh no. The literal mask. Or figurative mask, I guess, both in Jim Carrey's case. Poor guy. He shouldn't have. He should have never. Wait, who wasn't he married to? Who was he married to?
Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy. They were. You know
he was
what?
also married to the chick from Dumb and Dumber. That he
Colby, we'll have to do a little deep dive because we all know that Jenny McCarthy spent a lot of time trying to poo-poo the vaccine industry back in the day. Perhaps that's why Jim Carrey was replaced.
Is she even Jenny McCarthy anymore? I haven't seen.
Well, maybe they both were
20
replaced.
years.
Yeah, we'll have to get an update of a shot of her tits. See what
Singled out Jenny McCarthy was very appealing to a young Sean Green.
Yeah, she was like the less slutty Pam Anderson, or like the more, I don't know, like some tier up for me on Pam Anderson. No.
No, I just no one had. I've never heard her referred as less slutty.
I just
her thing. I was singled out. It's like, hey, you horny dudes, you looking at
you're
looking to
you're
get
right.
sucked up.
You know what
like that was her energy.
She seemed, you know what it is. She seemed more relatable because she had like a down to earth.
It was maybe a chick you could actually
Where Pam Anderson
had so much like makeup and plastic surgery.
She's basically female Arnold Schwarzenegger, just God status.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you see Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're gonna be in awe a little bit, especially peak Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger a couple times when I was one time. Muddy Water had diarrhea at 6 a.m. outside my apartment, and Schwarzenegger passed by on his bike. Still dark out.
Your dog, he is shitting.
No,
he said good morning, and I was like, I know this voice, right?
That's such a great story.
Well,
there was that restaurant. He ate at what's the hotel that had like a kind of bougie restaurant in the base right by the ocean in Santa Monica there. I'm blanking on the name of it. Anyway,
there's the Lowe's. There's a couple different ones right there.
Well, a vendor, when I worked at Hulu, a vendor would take us there from time to time. And every time we went there, Arnold was eating there. So, but that's old.
You're talking about the one with that big ass tree in the middle of it?
Yeah. It's like old. It's kind of like old, classy, like a lot of glass.
It might be Lowe's. I could be wrong, but it might be Lowe's.
But no, he I'm talking peak Arnold and peak Pam Anderson. Like
Campbell, Monmouth. What do we got here?
Sean wants to talk college. Anything else you want to talk about, Colby, before we get into the games?
We could talk. I don't know. There was a lot of sluts in the 90s.
I was enjoying the conversation.
Carmen Electra.
I mean,
top tier.
Kathy
Jenny McCarthy
Ireland
was pretty high on
Kathy Ireland in Nat. What was that movie where she played the kicker? Necessary Roughness. What a great name too. Kathy Ireland, strong one. All right. Instead of Kathy Ireland, we'll talk about camels and birds of some sort. Monmouth, Campbell, Monmouth laying 1.5. These games are on Monday, March 9th. This one's
those are real numbers, by the way. Those are real numbers. I just didn't. They weren't out when I made the slides. So yeah,
that's all right. I mean, at this point, I think people just ignore the slides because there's so many mistakes on them usually. Zing. All right, Monmouth laying 1.5. Colby, what are we doing here?
Well, if you listen to the college basketball experience, you're welcome on Campbell's play today as they upset the top payroll in the CAA, Wilmington. And if you listen to this show or the college experience, you know that I have a future on Monmouth. It's a great letdown spot. Campbell just got Big Brother. They're taking on King Rice and Monmouth, who I believe is the better team. I'm on the Hawks here. It should be a fun matchup with the guards, though. The guards are super elite, but I worry about Campbell's rotation. It's a short rotation, so you play a lot of minutes today because you want to stick it to your rivals. Now Monmouth getting the shot. That's kind of what I like too about the part of the play on Monmouth was the north side of that bracket. I thought there was a shot that if Campbell got there, they could give Wilmington a game. They did, and I think Monmouth can reap those benefits. Get to the championship.
Yeah,
game.
And this is now the third game in a row. On no rest for the Campbells. Camels. Whereas Monmouth just cruised against Drexel. R.I.P. the Dragons. I'm with you, Colby. Monmouth is the play.
Yeah, and
Campbell's gonna hit a wall here. It feels like.
Yeah. Also, it could go really bad. Campbell is second in the country in 2 foul participation, aka they're willing to get their dudes fouled out because, like Colby said, they play a really short rotation. So Monmouth, let's go. Although I have to admit, we need more camels in the game. And I got
it's a great mascot.
Colby, I don't know if you got any DMs.
Get rid of one of these bear mascots and give me more camels.
You think we got too many bears? I don't mind the bears.
They're good, but there's just so many.
There's too many bears, too many hawks, too many eagles, too many panthers, too many tigers. All right.
Yeah.
Like
I'm with
look,
you.
I want representation from all of them, but I just don't, it's a little excessive. It's a little excessive when every team is the Panthers or the Tigers or, the Bulldogs or something. I've always said this. I mean, there's a lot of the animal. We watch a lot of animal shows. We'll talk about it on More Questions Than Answers. But there's a bunch of shit we're forgetting about here. All right. I mean, the insect world never gets touched early, but short of the hornets.
No.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, Colby, we're at
spiders, I guess.
We're really at a critical mass in terms of people wanting more questions than answers. So we might actually have to get it. Also, what I was bringing up was I hope you got DMs as well. But when we were talking camels on the last show, and I pondered, why are we talking about a North American team named the Camels? Well, turns out camels roamed North America back in the day, all over the place.
I did not know that.
And so, in fact, some of the I
Does
fell
Pangea,
down a deep.
are we talking Pangea here?
I fell down a deep rabbit hole of camel evolution. It actually turns out that camels may have started here and eventually made their way over to Africa. So
what time period are you talking about? Just off the top of your head there.
Like post dinosaur, pre-human.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't like I said. This was a couple weeks ago, or whenever we talked about it. Did the deep dive, aka watch some YouTube videos, and then read some threads on it.
Speaking of that, I'm going to send you a video, which I play this pretty much every year on the TCE show at some point throughout the year. But this is why I love the camel in general. It's hard headed, and it should be weary of human beings because I don't know that this. If you could play that clip.
Yes, sir. Let me get that clip going right now.
A gentleman decides to punch a camel in the face. For what looks like no good reason. Well, the camel had other plans.
As someone who worked on a clip show, every episode I made, I tried to get this camel clip in.
Yeah, I mean it's so good. Well, you missed the punch.
Now Colby's playing the meme version because it has like all the sound effects, but it just click up camel throws man by the head. They're being mean to the camel. They
punch it. They punch it before. This is a shittier version because they didn't show the gentleman in the blue punch the camel in the face.
They're about to do some. They're about to. This could be the camel's last stand. I don't want to bum people out, but
what a great though. To me, you still got one on the way out. All right, you still got one on the way out. Right,
you didn't go down like a bitch.
I mean, imagine being. Sorry, this is. I just want to show Colby. Look at these camels.
Why are we watching a camel documentary on PBS?
I'm just showing Colby this. This is the kind of research I was doing.
Okay. Like this. Can you take a screenshot?
I do like this.
I ain't smoking my weed.
That ain't no camel either. Where's its hump?
Well, I think again, there's
different styles of camels. I believe.
They evolved.
Some don't have the hump.
Yeah, come on,
right? Sure.
Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus. I mean, it's bad enough when you don't know who Bill Snyder is. New Orleans, the Privateers, aka the No Limit or the Make 'Em Say Privateers. Taking on Corpus Christi. Feel like we've talked a lot about New Orleans all season. We have not spoken much about Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Colby, 1.5 point spread here again for the for Texas A&M, who is playing in Lake Charles at the campus of McNeese.
That is true, and these surfers might be able to surf Lake Charles, but how about the No Limit Soldiers hitting for us today? I don't know if you guys were on that, but at least I was. I think you guys were though. I think we were in unison, if memory serves me correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been riding them the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm not going to stop. Now they beat Corpus Christi back on February 9th by 6. I think they have a slight advantage for the games being in Louisiana, Lake Charles. I still think like the crowd would probably say, "Oh, let's root for New Orleans against this Texas trash," right?
Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
Corpus Christi has been better the second half of the season though, so I mean it should be a good game. But I'm on the No Limit Soldiers. To me, I think they get this one, and maybe the next one is when they eat shit because they are wildly inconsistent. I will preface that with the Privateers can beat anybody. They beat TCU in the Big 12.
To Colby's point, the consistency rank: Texas A&M, Corpus Christi 85, No Limit Soldiers 156. But you look at some of the other advanced stuff that I love: offensive rebounding. New Orleans is 43rd in the nation, number 1 in the conference offensive rebounding percentage, huge free throw advantage, up to 7%. And I'm all over the No Limit Soldiers. This is lock potential.
Their guards of Benson and Buckley are super fucking good. I mean, and they didn't even have a great game today, which makes
Kramer,
me think
this could be a money line dog for you. 1.5 points.
Well,
shout out to our clip guy Adi, who did stand with you with the all dogs matter clip.
Yeah, they do. And like we talked about on VSiN, my favorite dog is a short favorite. Although in this case, I don't think it's time to monetize my 30-1 position.
Yeah, we all have a New Orleans 30-1 from our conference previews. So.
And to your point, there is a glaring advantage for this New Orleans team. They get to the line as well as anyone in the country. They're decent from the line once they get there. And Texas A&M Corpus Christi will put you on the line. Bottom 10 in the country at that. So massive advantage there. We'll look past the New Orleans defense. Colby, inconsistent teams that have high variance those are the tournament teams. Cause when they get hot, they get hot. They don't have to change.
And those guards I mentioned didn't have the greatest game today. So it means that tomorrow they will.
Yeah. We just need, if New Orleans cannot turn the ball over, we're good to go. 2 straight agreeances. Northern Kentucky, Wright State in Indy.
Oh, Northern Kentucky. I love that logo. You know what that means, guys.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
So we have,
they love us long time. Nice run here by the Norsemen.
I'm on the Norse. I have a future on them.
Yes, same.
I know it says Green Bay there. I meant Wright State.
Well, I told you, Colby. People
it says
don't look
Wright
at the
State
slot.
on the Viking.
You're close.
So I got lucky there, but I'm on.
You're close.
Look, I'm gonna back my boys. All right, I know
Yeah,
Wright State's
it's tough for me to go against teams that I have live futures on when the spread's under 2 points. Why would I get off the wagon now? I don't see any. I mean, Wright State's fine, but I don't see any like obvious matchup that I'm not going to continue just ride Northern Kentucky here.
What was the number that you guys got for
and
these?
This is a nice revenge game because they beat Northern Kentucky in Kentucky at last game of the regular season, 92-91. So Northern Kentucky. I mean, it's already a tournament game, but they got this game circled.
Great point.
Circled.
Plus 14.
And actually, this is a double revenge spot because they beat them twice in the regular season.
Thank you for bringing that up.
And I know Big Cat had a trend of teams that were lost twice to the same team and then they were favored. Trust the line and take the favorite for whatever that's worth. Kramer, what are you doing?
You saw it today with East Tennessee State.
Trust the market? No, thank you. I'm going to take the team that won the previous 2 games.
Oh, love it. We need some disagreement.
Yeah, and I really want to put a lot of dogs in my hopper. So when we get to the end,
dogs?
You're not going to know who I'm gonna pick. Furman, East Tennessee State, great matchup here in Asheville in the SoCon. I was once a SoCon specialist. 4 p.m. on Monday the 9th. East Tennessee State laying 1.5. Paladin versus a Buccaneer. Who wins, Colby?
Well, I have a future on the Paladins, and East Tennessee State got so fucking lucky today. I mean, good God. Western Carolina, if you just make your free throws, you win. That Western Carolina blew a 17-point second half lead. But both teams did come back. Furman was down early too, but it wasn't nothing crazy like that. But yeah, look, the reason why I took the future is I believe Furman is growing up right before our very eyes. They have a couple freshmen that have gotten a lot better, and they also have the pedigree. I think they have the best coach in the conference. So yeah, I'm gonna back Furman, especially on 24 hours rest. Especially East Tennessee State just beat a rival in Western Carolina there. So I think there's just a human element of like, oh, Western Carolina had beat them twice in the regular season. So getting over that mountaintop, I think there's a psychological edge there with Furman. Let's go, Paladins.
This one is 1.5 as well. If I didn't say it, Sean. Well, I have a future on East Tennessee State. So this is kind of a me versus Colby. Who will prevail?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the team you just mentioned. The East Tennessee State played a team and won because they couldn't hit their free throws. You look at Furman at the line. I think that could be a liability again.
Similar problem.
Yeah, in this championship game. So yeah, give me ETSU. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that this one could get ugly. Which I think the correct answer is what does a Buccaneer do if it comes across a Paladin? Probably tries to rape it. That's what the Pirates did.
All right.
I was sitting there. One of my kids is watching like this
aren't
pirate based like
magical though.
Yeah.
Okay. Then why would you need to?
Well, Buccaneers are savages.
Okay.
No, I'm watching this like it's like when they made that like a cute vampire movie. I'm watching my kid watch this like cute pirate movie. It's like, no, these pirates were not nice at all. They would not have asked any questions. They just would have gotten right to the raping. 4 p.m. on the West Coast, Georgia Southern taking on Troy. We're back in Pensacola. Actually, first time in Pensacola on tonight's show. That Eagle, we might want to need to check on Georgia Southern's Eagle for some performance enhancing something. Maybe a little TB12. Troy laying 4.5. Colby.
Yeah. Southern's hot. Spud Webb is balling out for them.
Wait, say that again.
Spud Webb is balling out for them because it's 2 D's with Spud Webb. If you haven't caught this kid, he's balling out for them. The chat was talking about him earlier, but Georgia Southern Magic. This is the Sun Belt. All right. Troy got the win today. The 1 seed who was not won in Ken Palm. They're 1-0 in the tournament. Meanwhile, Southern is on an absolute heater. I'm not getting in front of that train. Give me Southern as they've won how many in a row now? 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The craziest outcome is the correct outcome in the Sun Belt. I'm with you, Colby. Give me Georgia Southern and the 4.5 all day. You can't lay points in this Sun Belt right now.
So do we know why? Like, so this is like the Isaiah Thomas thing where he's not related to Isaiah Thomas. Do we know why he's named Spud Webb?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I would assume they were fans. Obviously, Spud Webb played for the Atlanta Hawks in the state of Georgia. Georgia Southern.
And they just threw an extra D on there.
Maybe just a fan. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I believe non-related. The other guard's a beast too. Tyron Moore. That dude Tyron Moore's a fucking beast too. Troy is a lot like New Orleans. All right. Troy, can beat Power 5 teams, but they can also lose to anybody. And they kind of play down to their competition. Southern's just battle tested at this point now. I mean, they beat Marshall twice on this run. Yeah, I'm not.
You kind of got to respect the form, you know.
Yeah.
So, taking the points, another money line opportunity for me.
Look out!
Money line, right?
Do you know why Spud Webb is named Spud Webb?
No,
Spud, not his real name.
Really?
He's named
Anthony,
first of all, his name
Anthony?
Michael Anthony Jerome Spud Webb.
I believe his cards back in the day like had Anthony Webb like his rookie year and shit.
Do you know why he's named Spud?
No,
Loves the dog.
He's a pussy pack.
This is crazy. He's from Dallas, Texas. When he was in the hospital, he received the nickname as a newborn baby in the hospital. And a visitor remarked to his parents,
You look like a potato.
that his round head resembled Sputnik satellite.
What?
By the time he was brought home from the hospital,
Who the fuck is?
Sputnik has been shortened to Spud, and he was called.
Wait, the dad said this? Who said this?
Or a stranger, it seems like.
Hey, imagine Colby, you're at the hospital and someone goes, "Hey, your kid's head looks like that Russian satellite." And they're like, "Oh yeah, good point. Why are you talking about my son's head, you weirdo?"
I would have been like taken back. Just if anything, it's like, it looks like the Little Dipper. So I'd be like, "What the fuck you talking about, man?" Right? Like,
That's a pretty wild fucking story. I've never heard that before. My goodness. All right.
Did you make a pick on this one, Kramer?
Yeah.
How dare you?
What do you
Colby?
mean?
How
You just
dare
agree. You just agreed that this is a money line play. You son of a bitch.
I agree,
said.
but I'm saying, did you?
I said I'm taking Georgia Southern,
I'm a
and the
Georgia
money
Southern.
line is going in the kitty.
No, he'll do stuff like you have to take Georgia Southern here, but then he won't actually say he's taking Georgia Southern. He's slippery.
It's a great position.
Check out his dub club for the real picks.
No, don't. I don't want you to check out my dub club. 5:30 p.m. on the West Coast. We're back on campus at McNeese in beautiful Lake Charles, Louisiana, where Nichols,
The Nazis.
Colby found the cute Nazi mascot. Well, let's see if they can avoid getting a good case of UTRGV in the Southland. Colby, no spread yet.
I still.
I'll double check. See what we got. See
Chat, help us out too.
8.5. Rio Grande laying 8.5 is what I got. Yes, that's a hot number.
Well, I do believe didn't the Nazis try to get the Mexicans on board in like World War I, II? I think I said 2 on the show, and someone corrected me saying it was 1. I thought there was some type. I thought there was some type of thing where they sent a telegram to Mexico or something trying to attack the United States, right?
During the 1930s and 1940s, Mexico was a hub for German espionage, propaganda, and pro-Axis sentiment, with networks attempting to influence politics, particularly along the U.S.-Mexico border. While Mexico declared war on the Axis in 1942, Nazi agents operated throughout the country, spreading anti-Semitic propaganda and organizing German communities.
Wait, I got you here.
Those
January
were in the U.S. too.
Hang on. January 1917, German Foreign Secretary Arthur Zimmermann sent a secret coded telegram to the German to the ambassador in Mexico, and this was basically to see if they would attack the United States. See, I knew there was something like this. Trying to put out some feelers.
Hey guys, who wants to attack the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean it's good idea. Anyone else in?
Yeah.
Who's
By the way, you want to
us?
buy? By the way, you want to buy some of my art? You got any meth over there?
We're laying it, right? We're laying it. It's the end of the road for Nichols.
Yeah, the Mexicans are going to take down. Viva the Revolution! All right. This is the end of the run for Nichols. Even though
I know Sean's got him to win it all, but
yeah, a little sprinkle. I mean, again, why would I get off the wagon now? Give me UTRGV, baby.
Spicy case of that.
So what is it? 4.5 or 5.5?
8.5.
8.5. All right, I'm sticking with them. That is a big number, though.
You think it's too big?
And again, I'm not. It's annoying to. I mean, what are you going to take? Yeah, and they're coming off rest. Nichols has already played a game. It's a back-to-back for Nichols. Nichols is horrible at the line. There's no case for Nichols.
Colby, what did this school used to be called?
Nazi University,
Pan American or something like that. Or something like that. Yeah.
Well, because Ken Palm's
sounded like an airline.
Ken Palm's abbreviation is UTPA.
Yeah, it was like Pan American.
Interesting.
University or something. Texas Pan American or something.
Kramer, what are you doing here?
Well, yeah, as I mentioned, I am taking UTRGV. We're laying it. I might have been the first one to say I'm laying it, and then I pointed out that Sean was on the future, and then he agreed. I think you guys just have a block from hearing my picks. I've never gotten feedback from anyone else.
I get a ton of feedback.
I've never seen any of it. Again, mysterious that you're getting all this feedback. Towson, Hofstra in DC or back in DC for the CAA. Hofstra laying 4.5. That Towson logo looks basic as shit.
All of a sudden, Towson's found something, man. They've won 4 in a row. I know Hofstra has as well, but remember those Vegas odds for the tournament. Both these ones were the ones that stood out as the ones that didn't make sense. Something's got to give here, but Hofstra was the favorite to win the conference. Speedy Clax has got to show it to me consistently in this tournament. Pat Scarry and Towson, I feel like have found something. They're kind of unorthodox with this team. I feel like in general, like they just the style they play with is different than a lot of the other schools within the CAA. Super slow, good defense, strong rebounding team. Towson's going to have the home crowd there too in DC. Give me Towson. Let's go. They just beat Charleston, who's arguably the best team in the conference. So yeah, I'm not getting. I think it's a good spot year after the year, right?
I mean, really we should just weigh the regular season more for these conference tournaments. It's really unfair.
I think I'm taking Hofstra. I think I get the concern, but I don't know. Towson. I maybe a little letdown after beating Charleston. I don't have a great angle on here. This just feels a little short. The number. Give me Hofstra. Kramer, what are you doing?
This feels a lot like the Georgia Southern situation. Give me Towson. I think this time of year you got to respect form. It's one thing to be like the rest versus rust or whatever, and say that playing multiple days in a row is not good for you. Agreed. But when you've been a bad team all year and you're playing good ball, it's almost good that you don't have time to think about it. Yeah, look at all these money lines I have available to me.
Wow, Ryan.
This on this episode for the dog. 6 p.m. on the West Coast. We're in Vegas. And these are some universities you've heard of before. If you're listening at home, Oregon State, Gonzaga, the Zags laying 18.5. There are a couple lakes not too far from Vegas. And plenty of opportunities to have a few. So be careful out there, Gonzaga.
Shout out to Robert Martin giving us 26 Canadian.
Whoa.
Okay.
He finished,
that might have been. Sean's pretty anti-Canadian. Sorry, Colby. Sean's pretty anti-Canadian. Hopefully it won't offend him.
I love Canada. Thank you, Robert Martin. Again, SGPN March Madness Bracket Challenge still a go, fellas. Yes. Stay tuned. Have an announcement in the finalizing the prize, but it's pretty decent. So stay tuned. We will announce in the next few days. If so, I'd like to bet my second place finish from last year to number 1, if possible. Thanks from Canada. Shout out to our good buddies up north, Robert Martin. Appreciate you. Colby, what are you doing here? I'm riding with Oregon State. Okay. I mean, you want to talk free throw percentage? These Zags. They're giving up almost 8 percentage points to Oregon State. Watch that Oregon State game today. Look pretty good there. Solid play. And Gonzaga, they're already in the tournament. They're already looking ahead.
Oh no.
I won't even mention the price I got on my Oregon State to win the conference.
I was just going to ask.
I'm very excited if they win this game.
Well, I see that when we did the show, they were 170 to 1.
Yeah. Circa had 200 to 1. Right?
Whoa.
So of course I'm riding the Beavers. Colby, you're on the Beavers as well.
They were 3.5 point dogs. We touched on this. Wayne Tinkle has been fired, but he's going to coach the boys for the rest of the year.
One last Tinkle.
Last time he did this shit, they went to the Elite 8. All right. And look, Gonzaga, Braden Huff still injured. Why would you play him here? Why would you even play him? You know what I mean? Like, so I would wait on him. They even got Warley, the guard, as a game time decision. Oregon State in the points, no doubt. All right. Money line, we'll see. I mean, the Zags already lost to Portland this year. Tinko's got some magic. The team's young, but they got some magic. They play fearless for him. Let's go Beavs.
Let's go Beavs.
Should never been fired. Ridiculous.
They lost by 20 at home.
Yeah.
That was before they fired him, though.
Yeah. Great point, Colby.
Give me Gonzaga. Come on.
No way.
This is violating one of those rules we have.
What?
Well, I'm also on Oregon State, so this is the old Polish middle. I got an 18.5 point Polish middle here. Not good, but I'm laying it. Come on, get me out of this position. Detroit, Robert Morris, aka Bob Morris.
They won one game, and you're already trying to hedge out.
I think Gonzaga is another level.
But if you played the future, then what do you expect?
Well, yeah, but
you knew if they won, they played Gonzaga.
I'm in a great spot. I'm not going to double down on my position. I'm going to take Gonzaga. Well, I love Gonzaga money line, but you guys won't. I mean,
then if Oregon State covers, you lose both.
What do you mean?
If Oregon State, covers the spread and doesn't win, you lose.
That's
both.
horrible. Yeah, that would be a bad outcome. I'm hoping for the Oregon State wins the game outright, or Oregon State gets blown out. Obviously, it wouldn't be good for me. Why would you bring up the bad position for me?
I'm trying to get you to ride with your future, Kramer.
I mean it's a long shot. I don't need to ride with anything. We'll help monetize the position here with the Gonzaga minus 18.5.
Okay.
I mean, Detroit, Robert Morris. Speaking of futures, it's another one I got in the pocket. Robert Morris laying 5.5. I did have to make a cheat sheet this year of which bets I have on these fucking conference tournaments.
Well, there's so much action.
It just happens all at once. You got to keep and then you got big time college accounts posting misleading and confusing things about who's qualified for the tournament and who hasn't. Not good. Not good. Colby, are we laying it with Robert Morris?
No.
What?
I know they're hot right now.
No.
But I don't like that 5.5 number. They won 8 in a row. It's in Indianapolis. I think this is the Horizon League.
Yeah, that's
true.
I just feel like it's a lot of close ball games historically. I'll take Detroit to give them a game. Bob Morris hasn't been tested in a while, and this is a good opportunity for it because they're away from home. What is the last time they actually played a single digit game?
That's great.
Yeah,
Colby, that's a great tout move. Sorry, where you just say no matter what it is, it could be a league, it could be a division, it could be you go. This is the Horizon League, and you just that this is the NBA. This is the AFC East. It works with anything.
Robert Morris is 9-6-1 away from home. FYI.
Interesting.
But on the other side, the Detroit Mercy, the hospital, has been good as a dog. So pretty even situation, like 13-8-1 for Detroit Mercy.
Yeah, the number's telling you because they've drilled. Robert Morris has won by double digits every game since like February 7th. So the line is telling you to take Detroit. Detroit, 78% from the line as a dog, and you're giving them 5.5, and you're getting 78% at the line. Give me the hospital. Let's go. Remember, and look, long time respect for Detroit because remember when that one fan stormed the court?
That was great.
You guys just took that team. Meanwhile, I'll take the team that has had as Colby pointed out, 8 double-digit point wins in a row. Maybe it's more.
Bobby
like
Morris.
6.
Their offense relies on the 3 ball. Detroit Mercy's number 1 in conference defense defending the 3. Give me Detroit Mercy. They're live on the money line.
That's a misleading stat that you just said because while they might be good in that conference, they're still like 50th percentile overall.
Well, they get up for the conference.
Meanwhile, you might mention that Robert Morris is the top 3-point shooting team in the conference. Why would I mention that? But they're also the 13th best in the country, so it is still
third best.
Really?
3-point shooting.
Wow,
team.
so they have and they're 13th best in the country. So that's even better for the argument.
You know who's number 1 in hitting the 3 points? Detroit Mercy. In the conference.
How is that? Okay.
What am I? Look at the. What am I looking at wrong here?
I don't know what you're looking at.
Detroit Mercy, Robert Morris, selected by conference.
I don't know what this is. This doesn't look correct at all.
All right. Take it up with your boy Ken Palm. Either way, give me Detroit Mercy. They're live on the money line.
All
Kramer,
right.
what are you doing? You're laying that as you do. You lay it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it. I got the good position on the future. I'm certainly not gonna look to play the other way here. That would be silly.
How about that? Shout out to Michael Huffer, says him and Moneyline McIntosh will be boots on the ground for the rest of the Horizon League tournament. Shout out to that.
Let's make sure we have ample updates flowing through social media of what's Max up to.
Yeah,
Maybe a lot of people want to live vicariously through Mac right now. I see a lot of jealousy and envy on the internet.
I had to order an extra large coonskin cap because
Who's that for?
Well, for anyone who wants to wear it at the Circa for March Madness, I feel like it would be a good mojo thing.
Oh, you got a small one and a big one now.
No, the ones they sent.
Oh,
I mean, they didn't. I don't know if they're for children, but they're way too small. So I ordered an extra large.
Nice.
That one's on its way.
All right.
So now we have two. I like this, but we should get four by the time.
No, I'm returning the other two coonskin caps. They're too small to wear. They're not fun. The other one, it's going to be a nice good luck charm, good mojo shift. Well, I can see.
Are we sure?
Give it to CJ's son, Noah Beanick.
Oh wow.
Noah Beanick.
Is that what it is? That's the chaperone this year.
CJ chaperoning Noah's all-time great content. Hey, if you're looking to get it on the action, no Vig. Who wants to pay Vig? Not me. Not me. Kramer likes a good Vig because he's with the Italian outfit out of Jersey. But me, the less Vig I pay, the better. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. And with Novig, you know you're getting the best prices. Download the Novig app. Get $50 when you spend $5 using our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, available in a bunch of states. Novig's available in your state and you're not using it. You don't have this option to click Novig. You're really missing out. Highly recommend Novig. It's a great exchange, great market here. Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. The Rhythm is gonna bet you picks, prop, sides, total. Rhythm has it all, including the AI bracket generator. Basically, you submit a couple models you like, and they generate brackets based off those models. You can even submit it now. Get in the queue. A lot of data to be processed. They unlock the model-based predictions for every game from the first 4 through the finals. Highly recommend it. And obviously, Rhythm, great tool for Kalshi, Novig, whatever you're using. Rhythm is an awesome tool. If you want to go premium, use that promo code SGPN25, RITHMM, promo code SGPN25. And of course, March Madness is upon us. 15% off everything, including the Fairfax Start Your Football Program t-shirts.
Yeah, what's our number right now on that? Those have been flying off the shelves. Right?
I think we're at 10. I'll have to do official accounting.
10?
Yes.
I think we might have more than that one.
Oh,
of course. Colby always thinks
14.
I'm texting Jake, our merch god, right now.
I got it. Well, I'm pretty sure I have a rough idea of the count. 10.
Okay. 10.
So
89
away. 89 away, right?
Promo code March, 15% off everything. The Let It Ride hats are pretty sweet. The first half unders, TCE. We even got some St. Patty's Day gear in there as well. Of course, promo code March, 15% off everything. Get your gear now. Promo code March.
And the all-time count is 18, I believe. If you date all the way back to the launch date.
Okay, maybe we'll count those towards Colby.
Just I mean,
we're on a heater though. This is so we got 10. I mean, the way I've been hitting the plays on TCE, I feel like we should get another 10 tonight.
And I talked to the David asked. Hopefully the Circa is stocked up on chicken tenders. Noah will be in town in 10 days. Yes, they got a big order. If we do
every sushi restaurant to make sure they're carrying them.
Now we'll probably end up at a steak place, but I almost want to go to a sushi just to see Noah deal with ordering again.
Yeah, no, I think that's I'm actually going to veto. Look, I'm going to veto that. We have to go to a sushi place. Come on, please. We got to do this, right? We got to go to a sushi place here.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy to see the level of bubble one can be in. It's just like they're like seeing they're like they're speaking of that rhino earlier. They pop out of the ass of a rhino.
Try
it's a whole
sushi.
new
You
world.
might like it.
That's like my kids. It's like all of a sudden they try something new. They really like it. It's like, well, shit. How did this happen now?
Maybe he likes, try sushi, try prostitutes. There's a lot of good stuff out there in Vegas for Noah to try. All right, time for.
Well, hold on. We have one more game. I don't know if Colby has a slide for it.
There we go. Oh, we do.
A game ended while we were chatting. Oh, look at that. He made both because he didn't know what it was going to be. Santa Clara took down. Who were they playing?
Pacific.
Oh, Pacific. I was about to say Pepperdine. I knew that was wrong though. So that's why I didn't say it. And now they take on St. Mary's. Again, the WCC, the originator of the multi-step buy process, and now we've gotten to the end of it. St. Mary's laying 3.5. Does seem like we're just going to get another St. Mary's Gonzaga game, right?
I'm going to back my future. I'm going to back my future and take Santa Clara.
Good luck.
I mean, these games were close. These games, the first off, they split, but
yeah, Sean and I are on St. Mary's to win the conference. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him here late in the 3.5. But I wouldn't automatically move Gonzaga ahead, Ryan. They do have Oregon State.
Well, if that happens, guess what? I got plus 230 on St. Mary's. I got I have 180 to 1. Didn't get the good number that you got. You did tell me about it at the Circa. I decided to hold pat with the digital coin. But yeah, that would be a great position to be in if Gonzaga somehow trips and shoots themselves.
Oh, that would be great.
Seems pretty unlikely. As much as you guys have conjured up this, the WCC tournament doesn't matter angle. Yeah, St. Mary's laid 3.5.
All right, time for 3 locks and a dog. We'll start out here with you, Colby. What are you doing? 3 locks and a money line dog.
Well, let's. I got so many futures still alive.
And shout out to the last dogs we had. Wisconsin on the money line. I think you had George Mason, Colby. Nice. The dogs are barking.
Also gave out Marquette on that show as a dog to beat UConn. They did. Let's go. Let's lock up. Monmouth's going to get Campbell. All right, lay the 1.5 with Monmouth.
Okay.
Let's also lock up Oregon State plus 18.5.
Yes, let's go.
Wow, that's a lock.
The dog to win outright is the.
You need one more lock.
Oh, sorry. Let's lock up.
First time, Colby.
I thought on the shorter slate. I thought you were going 2 and.
You don't. All right, Colby wants less picks. He's scared.
Let's take. Give me. Let's ride with New Orleans. No Limit Soldiers. All right?
Whoa!
Make them say.
And the dog is our boys out of the Sun Belt, Georgia Southern. They keep it Sun Belt. Dance, baby, dance.
That would be very Sun Belt.
Okay, for me, lock number 1, New Orleans, No Limit Soldiers. Lock number 2, the Norseman. Lock number 3, Georgia Southern plus 4.5.
Imagine you hear a gong and you got some Asian looking Vikings coming off that boat. My goodness.
Oh, just those giant horns. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Detroit Mercy, the hospital. Good for you. Detroit Mercy gets it done, wins outright on the money line. Kramer, 3 locks and a little dog.
St. Mary's lock.
Okay.
Surprised none of you guys went to that. Lock number 2, East Tennessee State.
Laying the 1.5.
Laying the 1.5. Lock number 3. Ooh, do we go? I think this is where we go. Georgia Southern. No, change that. Go Robert Morris forgot I wanted to play that one right against Sean and his Detroit versus. And then for my dog, so many dogs here we to choose from. I'll join Colby. We'll play Fun Belt Madness.
You sure you want a dog that big?
Georgia Southern plus 4.5.
I don't know. You got to get new crate. Handling that, yeah.
Well, I played Buffalo last episode, and that turned out like shit. So I'll go back to my small dogs. Thank you very much. Although this is a medium-sized dog.
Someone's really thrown off by Colby's Mike Vick comments, because we got a comment over on Spotify, 5 stars, answering all questions and comments over there. Is Kramer really a dog hater?
Bullshit.
I had to clarify just when it comes to spreads. He does actually like. Well, you like tiny dogs in real life and in gambling.
Yeah, I responded.
Because I don't know, he kicked a coyote recently, and the coyotes are related to dogs, I believe. So
is Kramer really a dog hater? So now my name's being slandered. First response was, ask my dogs after their nice long off leash walk. Response number 2, about an hour later, after the walk, I do like favorites in college basketball. And then Sean responded, clearing things up just to make sure that we didn't need any legal matters here.
No, of course.
All right, let's talk about the SWAC, and I'm sure Colby has some visual aids for us. Maybe.
Well, we should start with the.
Oh no!
They're the greatest. They're the greatest logos in all of college sports. The SWAC.
What's your favorite?
I believe the top. Well, you're not going to see. There's 2 Mississippi Valley. There's 3 actually. Mississippi Valley State, Pine Bluff, and Florida A&M are my top 3. But all of them are pretty fly. Love Jackson State's as well. I mean, they do a great job. They know what the fuck they're doing with these logos, and you'll see them on display here. And shout out to the SWAC. What's up?
Can I also compliment them on their tournament format? Or at least the way that they draw their bracket. It's very creative. It's essentially a multi-buy system for the lower seeds, more or less. And I think this is a version where you don't have the teams on there, but essentially you have the top 4 seeds getting a double bye, which again, if you want to complain about anything, fairness, please, go to these conferences should stack the deck a little bit more if you're worried about this kind of nonsense. All right. First up, we got Alcorn State. Speaking of Alcorn State, I believe that's where Steve McNair attended college. And we still don't know what happened to him. If you've listened to that podcast at Sports Illustrated, boy, there is definitely more questions than answers there, Colby. Alcorn State takes on Alabama State, the 11-10 matchup here. Alabama State laying 6.5. This is a real number. Games are all in Atlanta, Georgia. This one's at 11 a.m. on Tuesday the 9th. Colby, I have not watched a ton of SWAC basketball this year. Alabama, anytime someone uses a Hornet or a Bee or Wasp, very strong. It's strong because it's kind of not it's not something that most people like, or B, it's not like it's an insect, so it's kind of off-putting visually from a mascot perspective. Yeah, non-mammal mascot. So maybe that's a whole other side conversation. Alabama State laying 6.5. Colby, explain.
I certainly think they're the better team this year, but 6.5 in the SWAC. Now, the only thing I wonder is, the bands travel well, but how many fans will be at this game going from Montgomery, Alabama to College Park, Georgia? What is that time distance, Kramer? I know you're big on Google Maps. What is that time distance? Because we know Lorman, Mississippi is quite a ways, I feel like. But look, last time they played, Alabama State won by 15 back on January 12th. Alabama State's lost 2 games in a row. Meanwhile, Alcorn State on a 1-game losing streak, but they're 2-18 away from home this season. I know a lot of those were against very good schools to start the season, but I just think Bama State's just a much better team. They're like 120 spots, 130 spots better defensively. The offense also 45 spots better. So I will take my shot on the Hornets here, laying the 6.5. Don't love that big of a number historically in the SWAC, unless it's Valley State, but I think they get home.
I got to bring something up.
Okay.
And this, Colby, don't answer this question. Sean, how many teams? So this, again, we're playing in Atlanta.
Yes.
How many teams in the SWAC play in the state of Georgia?
0.
Why are we playing our conference tournament?
They don't have
in a state where no one fucking plays, Colby.
They don't have gyms in Alabama.
But when we hear people talk about how these the HBCUs,
why does your daughter play volleyball in Vegas?
Are running their athletic departments like a Ponzi scheme, and we have Ed Reed storming out of situations. This is why. Why are we doing this? You're telling me you couldn't find a location inside of Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, or
Texas,
East Texas?
Yeah.
What are we doing? You could easily be playing this in New Orleans,
Florida too.
Yeah, or Florida, Jacksonville. They got a convention center down there.
Is it just because College Park, Georgia, is the easiest to get people there?
Maybe.
Wait, where?
It's like in the middle of everything for them.
No, visualize a map. Georgia's all the way east. Like if you look at you know what? I'm going to put this on the screen. This is a conference map. This is a conference map of the SWAC. Now, what you'll notice in this conference map is the state of Georgia is not even outlined because they're not. It would be here. It would be right here. So I don't know. This feels like not maybe UFL level Ponzi scheme by moving teams around to different cities, but I don't know why can't we look at all these teams are right around New Orleans.
Honestly, they should just be in New Orleans. Let's just New Orleans is perfect for this.
Or fuck it. What's a good city in Mississippi? I don't even know. What's a big city in Mississippi? That just fire it up.
Is it alumni thing? A lot of SWAC alumni live in the Georgia
Probably.
area.
I would think that could be too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But this is dumb. All right. So you guys are both laying it.
I am going to lay it. I think they get home. I think they win by 9 or 10.
How do you lay? This is the SWAC, Sean. How do you lay 6.5 in the SWAC? I did the Colby tout thing. Alcorn State's offense is pretty bad. Both teams' offense pretty bad. Both teams' defense pretty bad.
Well, Alabama State's defense isn't bad compared to the conference.
Yes, it's elite in the conference.
Yeah.
Give me the points.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Alcorn. I heard a sharp handicapper say in these lower level conferences, you always lay the points in these early games. So I'm going to do that with Alabama State.
That's fair. You're probably quoting me. And
I said elite handicapper, so it could be.
Probably. I mean, it depends who you ask, but actually, you know what? Give me the chalk. What am I doing? Give me the chalk.
That was a wild ride.
Give me the chalk. Mississippi Valley State, and this is one of those. This is one of those logos that Colby was touting, I believe, or one of his favorite mascots. I believe in your top 3. He's also a big fan of Magic the Gathering. Mississippi Valley State catching 12.5 points as the 12 seed against Grambling. This one's, and they also have a comically large amount of time between their games. I'm guessing the women's games play in between, but 5:30 p.m. on the West Coast. This Devils logo that you made this, right, Colby?
No, this is actually
YouTube.com/sportsgambling
this is top 5 logo in the sport. I mean, how good is that? It's like a fucking comic book here. If they spent the same amount of time on their logos they did with their basketball team, they'd be great. All right. But because that logo is fire and their name is the Delta Devils. How great of a name is that? Now, having said all that, they're fucking terrible. I will lock up Grambling. Grambling.
They played once.
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
Yeah. They're I mean, look, I've made a good amount of money fading them. I know they have covered 2 or 3 straight games, but that was the end of the year. Seeding was already figured out. I feel like.
Coming off Mississippi Valley State is Gramblin's coming off a win. Mississippi Valley State, to your point. Whew. I mean, they've won 3 games all season. I can't take them. Kramer, what do you know?
I was just reading a little bit about the history of this school. All right. They're horrible. I almost took the dog in the last matchup. In this matchup, I don't think I can do that. In fact, one Ken Palm even has this at 13, and I would say that pretty big. Are these games really in College Park, Georgia, Colby?
Yep.
Interesting. My notes were wrong. I thought they were playing somewhere else. I was going to have a commentary on that. I must have gotten some AI information because I read that they were being played in the Hawks Arena. And I was going to say like that's
Gateway Center Arena in College Park.
It's where Georgia plays, right?
Georgia.
Anyway,
no. Georgia's in Athens.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. 364 out of 365. That's what we're talking about with this Delta Devils offense in the country. So we'll fade that. Not much better on defense either. Rest of the first round games are days from now. We'll quickly Alabama. Alabama A&M, Texas Southern, the 4-5 matchup. Fun fact: Michael Strahan, Texas Southern guy. They're Texas Southern projected to be catching a point.
John Stallworth
in this matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Alabama A&M Bulldog. That's not natural.
Oh man,
that's not natural at all.
Texas Southern's logo, if you're watching live over on YouTube, it looks like an erection coming off. Of
what?
Look at, imagine the T is a human being, and it's just
Colby. You see
all this slutty '90s women talks got Green's mind going crazy here. I don't know.
Look at the veiny thing jumping off the T.
I'm not seeing a dick. I'm not seeing an erection.
Yeah, I've seen
all this McCarthy talk.
You know what? You know what it reminds me of? That GIF, the boner for America, where it rises up and it's the eagle's head and it's a boner. The Texas Southern logo looks exactly like that.
I think you know what it was, Colby. We were talking Pam Anderson. And so that got him thinking about the sex tape, and that got him thinking about boners. That's what. And so now he sees the Texas Southern logo that just has a completely harmless animal.
Well, he also talked about the camels. That's a fake camel. It doesn't have the hump.
Yeah,
you're right. He's talking about humping. He's seeing dicks on Texas Southern logos.
Everyone sees it.
No, everyone sees it.
No, this matchup's actually intriguing here because Alabama A&M has been solid, but they have a great home court advantage. Once they leave that building, they're 4-8 on the road. Texas Southern actually kind of came on a little strong, winning 6 of their last 10. Texas Southern, including a 15-point win against the very Alabama A&M Bulldogs. I'm going to take Texas Southern. Historically in this tournament, they normally cause damage. You've seen them in the play-in game. How many times? Give me Texas Southern. Culture play.
Yeah, wrong team favored, right?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Ooh.
No thanks. Texas Southern, one of the worst teams ATS on the road. Give me Alabama A&M. Laying the point. You guys are in Texas Southern?
We are definitely on Texas Southern. That was the whole. We were having a nice conversation about Texas Southern system play. All right, next up we have. I believe Colby also had Pine Bluff.
Best logo in the game. Best logo in the game.
His conference top 3.
That is pretty
fucking great. Thundercats over here.
Wait, do you see it though? Do you see it within the hair? UAP
Oh wow! No, I didn't see that before.
That shit is fire.
I thought Colby could have had the best joke ever if he said there's a dick in the hair.
Yeah, where's the dick here, Sean? Right?
You see the erection? It's probably that sweet.
It's obviously not here.
That lion's got his mouth open like he's about to suck a dick, Kramer. Right?
What's that red thing?
You guys got to get your mind out of the trash.
What's that red thing coming out of his mouth? Pine Bluff projected to be getting 3 points against Southern. I mean, both of these logos are pretty rad. Colby, you're right. Great conference for logos.
We haven't even done Florida A&M's too. Florida A&M's is top notch, man.
What's that? It's a snake, right?
The Rattler. It's pretty awesome.
That is a very good one. Pine Bluff played Southern earlier in this. Wait, they did not play Southern earlier in the season. I take that back.
No, but wait, January 24th.
They played Southern. They won
by 1.
Continue.
January 24th. Yeah,
at Southern.
No, I know.
They only played once, I think. Right? They only played once.
Only played once at home, and yeah, like you said, 1 point game.
This one, I gotta take Southern here. Look, Pine Bluffs. As much as I love the logo, they don't have Dr. Bradley this year, which we should have a conversation about in a minute. Southern has closed the season pretty strong. They've won 7 of the last 10. I do think they're one of the better teams in the conference. I think they might even have the best coach in the conference. So give me the Jags of Southern to get it done.
I'm going against. Give me Arkansas Pine Bluff. Much better at the free throw line. They're not as hot as Southern, but they've had a good second half of the season. And you look at their conference numbers, number 1 in 3-point percentage. Much better at the line, and so it should be a good game. I'll take the free 3 points, especially on the neutral here. Give me Arkansas Pine Bluff.
UAP B, Colby. Another good topic for more questions than answers. All those I like how they just changed UFO to UAP along the way.
I miss that.
Yeah, I mean, when's the last time you heard someone call it a UFO?
All the time.
No, they go with UAP now.
You're in really deep, Ryan. Because
I'm just saying that's what the government.
Okay.
You're on Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Southern turns them over. Lay it.
No. What about the conference futures? Wide open. Southern is the odds on. Well, let's see what the odds Colby pulled, but.
Yeah, Colby. What kind of?
He's got a little different numbers.
Oh, he's got different numbers. Always different numbers.
But Southern is plus 270 to win, and they're only a 3-point favorite. That's kind of interesting.
What does that make you think you want to do? Take some Pine Bluff?
No, yeah, maybe honestly.
All right, so Bethune-Cookman is 185. Southern plus 270. Texas Southern, Florida A&M, as Colby pointed out, another cool logo. Alabama A&M all plus 750.
You guys know who Florida A&M's coach is?
Who is Florida A&M's coach?
Charlie Ward.
Love Charlie Ward.
Having a great first season. Also, Bethune-Cookman, who is the projected odds-on favorite at plus 185. Their head coach Reggie Theus, from hanging with Mr. Cooper and from scoring about 20 a game in the NBA for a long time. Wow. So here's the thing. Dr. Bradley is allegedly playing in the tournament. Dr. Bradley is maybe the most interesting person in college basketball over the past couple of years. So he was in the transfer portal at Pine Bluff while playing the season, and he was awesome last season, right? But he would randomly miss games. So he transferred over to Bethune, which, by the way, if you're not familiar with Dr. Bradley, he started his career at Cal State Fullerton, then went to Salt Lake Community College, then he went to New Mexico State, then he went to Pine Bluff. I believe I'm forgetting one school too.
Well traveled.
Well, he is awesome, by the way. Like he is, he's only played like 2 weeks this season, so he couldn't play because they were taking a case to court, so he couldn't play until January. Then he played. And played really well. He was conference player of the week, and they went on a run and basically solidified the 1 seed, and they were blowing out everybody with Dr. Bradley. Right. Then he injured his foot, and they could have brought him back a couple games before the tournament, They did not, but he's kind of been one of these things. What does the guy say in Shawshank Redemption? Remember, like Dufresne sets up Andy Dufresne sets up the warden with this. He's like, the FBI will be chasing a figment of their imagination, or figment of my imagination. He has a name for him. I just can't think of it right now. That's essentially kind of what Dr. Bradley's been, because he's missed so many different games, but when he plays, he is without a doubt the best player in this conference. I'm hearing he's going to play in the conference tournament, so I think it's Bethune plus 185.
So you got to take him then.
Yeah.
Well, that would explain why the numbers come in a little bit. And
I mean, he's a hilarious character, because Reggie Theus, when he first came back, he didn't want to start him because he didn't want to, I think, be a dick to his team, right? He's like, because the team was playing still solid, right? But he would be so dominant, and like he'd play like 15 minutes and have like 20 points and 10 boards. So you're just like, and then after like 4 or 5 games, they had to put him in the starting lineup because he was killing it on the stats so much. He's only played in 8 games. He's only started 4. All right. Look at this game log. Ready? So he played against Alabama A&M 19 minutes, went for 15 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. Right. In 19 minutes. The games before that, he was starting. That's when he was starting for 5 straight games, and he was dominating. 22 points, 10 boards, 4 assists. I mean, he's all around one of the best players in this conference. 5 steals against Jackson State, 2 blocks. I think he's playing. We have to take Bethune. I would, unless he does not play, which is possible because he's just kind of like, you just have no idea. I would think you should play Bethune-Cookman at plus 185. The other play that I will give out will be Charlie Ward and Florida A&M plus 750. Or they've been playing good ball. I do think Southern has value, but I don't want to take the 1 and 2 seeds, or the 1 and 2 odds on favorites. Give me Florida A&M. They've been playing better ball, I think, down the stretch. So let's go.
Bethune-Cookman at plus 185 and Florida A&M at plus 750. Kramer, what are you doing?
He's only got 1,000 followers on X. If you want to check out Dr. Bradley,
is Doctor his actual first name?
It is his actual first name.
That's a sweet bio. It's personal. What is he tweeting about, Kramer?
Well, not much. He's basically just reposting stuff about him doing well. Player of the week recognition, defensive player, some videos of him doing stuff. Yeah, I would say, seems like maybe being run by like a marketing guy or something.
And who's behind the NIL at Bethune-Cookman, right?
Who's that?
Sir Charles Barkley gave them, I think, $2 million this past year.
Okay. Yeah. So the other, get this back up. The other thing to note from Mr. Doctor is that to clarify the ruling, he sued under Florida antitrust law. So essentially saying you can't not let me play. And so, yeah, we'll see. I mean, his lawyer calls it a landmark win for athlete rights, which sounds a little bit like it's a win for guys who want to represent 28-year-olds who still want to play in college sports. That's what it sounds like. Anyway, so you're on. I think you're right about Cookman, because if he plays, they're going to be. I mean, and just reminder, a number of these teams have to play a lot of extra games as well. So I'll join you on Cookman.
Anything else you playing, Kramer?
I don't know. Usually I go single shot with these little baby conferences because we all know that we're not going to have an upset here. Who's the longest shot that can win this, Colby? Florida A&M.
I mean, one of these teams, if Doc Bradley doesn't play for Bethune, I could see like Grambling or Alabama State or Jackson State getting hot. After Jackson State, I'd cut it off. But
I'll take a shot on Grambling. I mean, they're second in the conference in defense. I like them to get past that first game, and we've seen in these smaller conferences these teams that get hot that have a decent path. I think defense matters in the SWAC, and being second in the conference. I'll go Grambling. at 22-1. One shot, single bullet.
Texas Southern's not a crazy play because they've gone to the play-in game so many times in the past decade.
Yeah.
So Grambling would have to play, the full amount of games.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So you got a little hill to climb. I mean, that's, I guess, almost relatively short odds considering they have to come from all the way.
Could have said the same thing about Drake, about Georgia Southern, about all these teams that I'm just telling.
Northern Iowa.
Northern. Yeah, I mean, we've already seen it multiple times in conference tournament season. I had the similar mindset on some of these other ones, and I'm kicking myself for not taking some bigger long shots in conferences that I think are kind of wide open.
Single shot. Give me the favorite. Received.
I love Kramer's just like,
received.
Okay, got it. Locked in.
Yep.
Give him Bethune-Cookman at +185. I'm on Grambling 22-1. Colby, you know what? And I'll take a little Florida A&M. They're on the opposite side, right?
You take any other teams?
No, two.
Taking the whole conference. Jesus.
Florida A&M +750. Grambling 22-1. Colby's on Bethune-Cookman and Florida A&M.
They're on the same side of the conference, or of the tournament. FYI. So Grambling,
well, double my chances.
Yeah, if Grambling wins 2 games, they would play Florida A&M.
Shout out to Danny in the chat. Grambling would be my pick. Great point. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate you chiming in. Appreciate everyone chiming in. Love hearing from the chat. Appreciate everyone subscribing to the podcast, telling a buddy, coming out, hanging out with us, drinks on us in March. Give me another podcast, that network that is saying, "Hey, come to Vegas, hang out at the Circa, drinks on us for March Madness." Are these other shows doing that, Colby? Do I know of any? Am I missing anyone?
But surely we're having a sponsor pay for this, right, Sean?
No, this is annoying. We don't have a sponsor. It's coming out of. And
we're still doing it.
Coming out of our craps fund because you guys are awesome.
Tell
a buddy.
I once heard another gambling show cancel this type of activity because a sponsor backed out.
Really?
Can you imagine?
No, we don't need a sponsor. You guys are good at hooking us up, getting to our sponsors, and of course, toss us a review over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, answering all your questions and comments over on Spotify. If you have questions or comments on Apple Podcasts, leave them as a review. Happy to answer those as well over there. Promo code March, 15% off everything, including startyourfootballprogram.com.
Get those George Mason shirts. Get those George Mason shirts.
Fairfax is the
Did you say he could talk?
Fairfax is officially what they're if you're looking in the store. And of course the college experience, daily college basketball pick spots, picking every game against the spread.
Oh, I made it. I literally startyourfootballprogram.com takes you right to the shirt.
And
you can't figure that out.
More updates with Danny. My buddy was the one with the legendary crap swirl for y'all last year. Well, thank you, Danny. Hopefully you and your buddy make it out. Love to shake hands, crack cold ones. Come on out, drinks on us. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the Money Greenies, Ryan.
There will be legendary craps runs.
Kramer, let it ride.
I'm wet. I want better fucking execution.